Hello my students, how are you today? Welcome in the second term. Today we are going to explain our first lesson today. We're going to talk about Unit 5 and the title of our unit today is Travel to Explore. Travel to Explore. The first lesson here is talking about listening. Our skill in this lesson is listening. We have some new words. Today we have some new words. Let's talk about them and let's know them. Our first word is arrivals lounge. Arrivals lounge. For example, my uncle is arriving from Canada. We are waiting for him in the arrivals lounge. My uncle is arriving from Canada. We are waiting for him in the arrivals lounge. Arrivals lounge. The second word is baggage hall. Baggage hall. For example, when Dad arrived to the airport, he looked for his bags in the baggage hall. Baggage hall. Baggage hall. The next word is passport control. Passport control. For example, travelers have to pass through passport control to check their passports. Passport control is a place where we can check our passports to pass to another country. Passport control. Excited. The next word is excited. Excited means happy. Happy. For example, he was so excited to know the winner of the video game. He was so excited to know the winner of the video game. Excited. As we said, excited means happy. Here we have listening. Let's listen to the audio and understand the story very well. Let's listen.
Nasser, Hamad's coming home today.
I know. I've just made a sign to take to the airport. What time does the plane land?
It lands at 10:30. Ah, look. We've arrived at the airport.
It's 10:30 now. The plane has landed.
He'll be here in the arrivals lounge in a minute. I'm so excited.
I can't see him.
He might be in the baggage hall or in passport control.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Hello, Nasser and Sarah. And Aunt Yasmin.
Hamad, you've got taller.
Yes, he didn't know it was you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Let's go home.
No, we need to stay here until 11 o'clock.
Why?
It's a surprise. Let's go and have a coffee.
Hello, everyone.
Mum! Dad! Have you just arrived too?
Yes, we have. We've just flown in from Canada. How are you? We spoke to your brother last week. Our plane arrived half an hour after Hamad's. We wanted to give you a surprise.
You've given me a lovely surprise.
Okay, after we listen to the recording, we understood the story very well, and let's answer these questions. Okay, listen to the recording and choose the correct answer from A, B, C, and D. Okay, before we answer the questions, let's answer these questions below. The first one is the time the family have met. Hamad, 10:30. Grandparents, 11 o'clock. The place in the airport they have met. Arrivals lounge and cafe. After that, let's answer the questions in the second page or the next page right here. Listen again and answer the questions below. Listen again. Okay. Yasmin said, "You've given me a lovely surprise." What was the surprise? And number 2, why do people usually use signs in the airport? Why do people usually use signs in the airport? These are the answers of these questions below in here. Number 1, grandparents have just arrived from Canada. Number 2, to welcome people. People usually use signs in the airport to welcome people. Okay? After we listened to the recording and understood the lesson, here let's explain the present perfect tense. We are going to talk about grammar. Okay? Present perfect tense. Let's know some information about this tense, and it is very, very important tense in English language. Present perfect tense. We use in the present perfect tense the verb in the third form. Every verb in English, or each verb in English, has 3 forms: present, past simple, and the form in the perfect tenses. Okay? For example, paint in the present, move, walk, learn. In past, painted. Present perfect, has or have or has painted. Moved, have has moved. Walked, have has walked. Learned, have has learned. So each verb in English language has 3 forms. This is about regular verbs, and let's talk about irregular verbs, which we must memorize them in our mind. In the present, in the past, and in the present perfect. In the present, take, took, have, has taken. Write, wrote, have, has written. Drink, drank, have, has drunk. Swim, swam, have, has swum. Find, found, have, has found. See, saw, have, has seen, go, went, have or has gone. This is about regular verbs and irregular verbs. In regular verbs we add ed or ied or d to the verb, but in irregular verbs we must memorize them because the verb in the present is changed in the past and is changed in the present perfect, so we must memorize them very well. We form the present perfect tense with have, has plus just plus past participle. We form the present perfect tense with have, has, past participle. For example, I, you, we, they take, these pronouns take have, and he, she, it, these pronouns take has. Again, the pronouns I, you, we, they take have, and he, she, it take has. So have comes with these pronouns I, you, we, they. I have, you have, we have, they have. But he, she, it comes with has. For example, he has, she has, it has. So I have been to the park. You have been to the park. And we may use just between the auxiliary verb have and the main verb been or seen. He has seen the sharks, or he has just seen the sharks. Okay? Has make. We are going to make a sentence with has and make. For example, she has just made a cake. She has just made a cake. Here, let's make a sentence using have and see in the present perfect tense. For example, I have just seen a snake. I have just seen a snake. Now let's practice. I have just see, the verb see between the brackets right here. Let's use it in the present perfect tense. So I have just seen a shark. I've just seen a shark. I have just met space my friends. I have just met my friends. I've just met my friends. Here, what has just happened? What has just happened? The plane had just taken off. The plane has just taken off. What has just happened here? The bus has just arrived. The bus has just arrived. Here in this page, have, has plus just plus met, flown in, arrived. For example, I have seen met my family at the airport. So just comes between the auxiliary verbs have and has, and the main verbs like met, flown in, and arrived. Then ask and answer, then complete. After that, let's ask and answer some questions about these situations. For example, what has just happened? I have just flown in from Canada. Here we are going to use take off with the present perfect tense. What had just happened? The plane had taken off. The plane has just taken off. Arrived? What has just happened? The car has just arrived. The car has just arrived. Thank you, my student. Thank you. I wish you a good time. Goodbye.